There you go. Here we are. We're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome all to the program. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here, live on board the Queen Mary 2 cruise ship. You can probably see in the reflection behind me that Jim Cramer is talking on CNBC. Good morning, all. Nice to have you here, and welcome to the party. The good times continue for Rocket Lab shares, for SOFI shares, and the markets overall have been generally very good. We may have a bit of a pullback this morning. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Bad news on ME, although, hasn't it been bad news on ME now for 6 months, a year? The shares closed yesterday at 27 cents a share, and they were able to execute a 20-to-1 rollback of their stock. And so now ME shares officially closed at $5.40 last night, but there are only there's only one share left for every 20 there was. So if you have 100 shares of ME, you now have 5. If you have 1,000, you have 1/20th of that. What's that, 50? And so on. The good news, okay, the stock will stay listed. The bad news, it's a 20-for-1 rollback. The stock will now trade thousands of shares a day in total, not millions. And the company needs to do much, much more corporately to ensure its overall survival and continuation. Number one priority, new board of directors. Number two priority, probably new business plan and or additional financing. And when and how and who and what, I don't know. I hear, you'll hear, you hear, I'll hear, and we'll share notes on that. All right, we'll wait for that. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of our favorites. A Rocket Lab right here is at 10.05 this morning, up 11 cents. SOFI is up 8 cents right now at 10.26. It gained 14 yesterday, so we're at 10.26 on SOFI at this moment. GameStop down 9 cents this morning. Matterport is off maybe a nickel. I am showing 23andMe on a pre-market quote of 470. I don't know how accurate that is because I don't see any volume on this, so I'm not sure. But it wouldn't surprise me that the shares trade in the 350, 450 level fairly quickly, just because the reverse split never makes people happy beyond measurement. I'm expecting announcements from the company beyond what we now have heard on the split. Just don't know if it'll be today or not. So you'll have to wait it out. If you own this stock, you have to ask yourself, am I down 80% on this? Am I down 90? Do I sell it now, or do I just wait out to see what they're going to do? Because I've lost most of my dough on this thing. I have no answers for you at the moment. 23andMe, we'll see what happens in the next days and weeks going forward. Spire Global down 20 at 9.50. Smart Rent is up a penny at 171. Apple is down 75 cents. Tesla is up $1.36. Microsoft down 129. Alphabet down 11. Amazon is up 14 cents. Nvidia is up 164. It did lose 647 yesterday. It had lost as much as about $10 a share during the day yesterday, but Nvidia did lose 640 yesterday. Now it's up 160 this morning. So it's down 480 from 2 days ago. Is this a disaster for Nvidia? I don't think so. It's $133. The all-time high is 140. Hardly a problem. Anyway, it is what it is. Meta, the old Facebook, down $2. Goldman Sachs is down 460. Cisco's up $1 today to $55. Arc Innovation's up 38 cents. Pfizer's up 9 cents. HPQ's up 23. Unity's up 26. AI is up 16 cents. Lost 139 yesterday. Adobe up 70 cents. Netflix is up 12. IBM is up 23. Vanix Semiconductor is up $2, but it lost $14 yesterday. That is because of Nvidia and other chip stocks. Home Depot up 70 cents. Enphase down 16, Palantir down 7, and Uber down 22 cents so far this morning. That is the story as I see it, and we'll see how this market reacts once we open it up and see what really happens here with investor interest from around the world. Welcome all to the program. Thank you for joining me today. Let me know what your thoughts are. Send me a message, say hi. The poll question today, I thought I'd throw a poll question at you guys, a little more about option writing. And the question or the statement here says, I started writing stock options after watching blank of Uncle Bruce's lessons. And I thought I'd give you a few options or a few choices you could make here. The first choice was, I started writing options after watching 0 of Bruce's classes. I came into this channel, I found Uncle Bruce. I've either been writing options already, or I started writing options just by learning all about options, listening to Uncle Bruce talk about options and answering questions on the air. 56% said I'm writing options or started writing options without any lessons at all. 89 votes, by the way, are in at the moment, now 90. So 56% say, yeah, I'm writing options without any lessons. As far as writing options with lessons, from 1 to 3 lessons watched, 54% of you are saying, as soon as I watched the first, second, and third class, or 3 of his classes, there are 17 of them, I started writing options. 4 to 7 classes, 7%. And over 7 lessons before I started writing, only 5% of you. Vast majority are from 0 to 3 lessons into it, and then you're starting to write options. So there you go. There's an interesting result so far. 94 votes now are in, and 54% say none. 33% say 1 to 3 at this point in time. If you can find that poll question, hit that, answer it for me, please. Thumbs ups, thank you again. So far, thumbs ups have come in to the tune of 57. Appreciate that. I hope you appreciate the poll questions every day or two. Appreciate that, and I'm glad to have you here as a viewer of the channel. How high will SOFI go and when? Is what a lot of people are asking me every day. What is going to happen with SOFI shares? I'm excited for you guys. If you've been waiting it out since 2021, the shares came out at $10 a share. They, within weeks, were trading above that. Within months, they had hit as high as 2025. Within 6 months, unfortunately, for every stock listed on the market that was once a SPAC stock, whether they were still a SPAC without a deal or a former SPAC like SOFI, every single SPAC entity got whacked by the SEC starting in late 21, all of 22, where the SEC started coming out with policy change after policy change after reporting requirements that just upended the apple cart and effectively made Wall Street stop creating SPACs. I mean, they just wiped them off the face of the earth, and it left a lot of SPACs out there that hadn't made a deal yet. They couldn't make a deal. They were really handicapped by Wall Street to not be able to conclude an acquisition, and so a number of SPACs were unwound, and who knows what happened to them. SOFI, thankfully, did their amalgamation. So SOFI took over a SPAC, was well funded with a bunch of money, and went through all the gyrations the SEC could throw at it. And SOFI, of course, became a chartered bank. Solidified its ownership of Galileo, continued to build its clientele membership dramatically, becoming a legitimate fintech financial organization. Then a year ago, started making money, started making a profit. And at the end of September, the third quarter of this year, marked, I believe, the fourth consecutive quarter of profits that SoFi has enjoyed. And so here we are at $10 and what a share, 10.27 right now, 10.26 a share. We've hit 10.30 something this morning. We hit 10.49 during the day yesterday, which matched the 52-week high trade of SoFi. 10.49 has been matched. What I'm waiting on right now is for SoFi to continue to build momentum and to break 1049. And whether it breaks 1049 to go to 1060 or 1075, or whether it will run up to the 1090, 11 neighborhood, maybe later this week into next week, it breaks through 11 and goes higher. We'll see. The announcement made Monday morning by the company was massive. The deal with Fortress Investments, an absolute monster deal, $2 billion injection of capital. And then another announcement, several yesterday by the company, to improve their lending capabilities. I mean, these guys are not resting on any laurels. They're not sitting back going, "Oh, we've done enough. We'll just let the stock go now." These guys are building a monster, a massive fintech, full-blown financial machine here that, frankly, I think should already be attracting takeover takeover candidates, but hasn't happened yet, or is going on behind the scenes. I don't know. I believe a lot of outfits out there, a lot of companies out there with cash have blown it. They've had a year to go into SoFi stock as low as the sixes in the past year alone to accumulate a lovely position of SoFi shares. And they didn't. One of the companies I thought should do it would have been Ryan Cohen and GameStop, sitting on $4+ billion in cash, no debt. They could have announced to the world that GameStop will now have two distinct divisions: the retail store division and an investment division. And in the investment division, they could have thrown $3 billion in there, and they could have gone after 100 million shares of SoFi without even blinking. They could have picked it up between $6.80 and $7.50 a share, $8 a share, without even trying. They could have had 100 million shares of the company in their hand, 10% of the company. Today, they'd be sitting on a $1 billion investment from a $700 million investment. They'd be up 300 million already. And I think, I've always thought that if someone would have gone into SoFi back there and done that kind of an acquisition, they would have had to go to the SEC and tell the world, we own X amount of percent of the company. As soon as you hit 5%, you got to reveal it. If GameStop revealed that they own 10% of this company, I would be convinced right now it'd be $15 a share. Right now, the meme following of GameStop on SoFi would just global exposure, would be massive. But it didn't happen. It wasn't GameStop that moved this market. And it wasn't anyone else. There was no institution that I saw reveal their hand to the SEC and to all of us to say, yeah, we bought 5% of this company, 3%, 8%, 9%. Nobody. And so here we are with Noto, the CEO, buying up stock all the time. He buys stock every chance he gets. And the company raised $850 million through a cap call deal, which I think is brilliant. Now a $2 billion injection of capital from a massive investment outfit. There are now 1,900 institutions that have an excuse to buy the shares of SoFi for their own portfolios. 1,900 of them. I don't know if only a couple hundred have bought so far. I don't know if there's going to be 100 institutions a day trying to buy 5-10 million shares each for the next month or two. I have no idea. But these 1,900 would be wise to make a move into the SoFi shares. Anyway, in 2 weeks, 13 days from now, SoFi releases their third quarter financials for this year, which will mark their fourth consecutive quarterly profit. As a former SPAC, there's no investment advisor anymore, no stock analyst anymore leaning on the crutch that you should avoid this company because it was once a SPAC. Those days ended a year ago. This company has nothing to do with the SPAC market whatsoever. These guys are making money. They're growing by 2.5 million members a year at the pace they've last set at. Their earnings are growing. Their capital injection is massive. I think these guys are going to become a top 50, top 40, top 30 bank in America in the next 5 years. They're going to be a factor. And this stock has not even started yet. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Welcome Richard Carlin to the show. Richard Vaughn, how you doing? James of the Misty Tree. Deep Value the Options. Jay Gill, Corinne, Will Howard. How you doing, everybody? Double D is here. Welcome, 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 all of you. F Gun is asking about ME. I've talked about it. Will Howard is here. Stephen is here. Bobby, Tom, Vilbus, Double D. I have this feeling that SoFi might hold $12 to $15 a share in the next 6 months. We are looking good right now. Johnny, what's up with the DRUG? I have no idea who they are. DJT is a monster. Trump 2024. I have no idea about that. We'll see. Waverly, my broker, has been saying ME is halted all morning. Amy J, good morning. Terry McBee, how you doing? I didn't write options. I buy and sell stocks, and I'm up 157 grand this month. Well done. Robert Mailout is in the house. Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you here. Thank you, Splair. Lesson 2 and self-study was my key. Now I'm going to buy class number 1 with the newest paycheck when I pay 2 bills for my apartment. Right on, buddy. Ding is here. I'm holding my 1,600 SoFi shares at 10.17. Way to go, everybody. The man, Uncle Bruce, when doing a long-term option, 6 months, assuming the price stays flat, when does time decay really start to pick up? Well, take a look. Easy way to figure this out. If you want to know how options depreciate, a simple way to do this is take a look at your favorite stock if you want, or take a look at, say, NVIDIA. Just take a look at NVIDIA contracts and go out 6 months from now and take a look at maybe NVIDIA contracts that are $5 or $10 out of the money. Just, 135s, 140s. And grab a pen and a piece of paper and write down 6 months from now, which is what, next year, March, whatever the heck it is. This is October, so add 6 months. March or April. Write down what the value of the April 140 call option is, and maybe the 135 call option is. What was the last trade? And then look at the month prior to that, and then write down those numbers, and the month prior to that again. So every month, the 135.40s, just write down in a column, 135s, 140s, write down the prices of each contract as each month comes in. Right up until this month, right up until, the third Friday of this month. And then you'll see right there what the depreciation is. You'll see for yourself what the first price will be the highest price. And as each month comes in, you'll see how much cheaply priced, how much lower in trading value each of these two contracts has. That will give you a guide and a rough idea of what kind of shrinkage you're looking at. And that's assuming many things. Number one assumption is it's a snapshot as of last night's close at the current price of the stock. If the shares go up in price in the next few days or next few weeks, or they go down the next week, these contracts will move accordingly. But as of last night's Polaroid picture, you can see the value of a 5 month, 6 month, 5 month, 4 month, 3 month, 2 month contract coming in, and that'll give you a pretty good idea. Same thing with SoFi, same with GameStop. Any contract you want to look at, SPY, triple Qs, matters not, and that'll give you an idea. Anyway, there it is. What else going on? K, 5,000 shares of SoFi at 675, baby. Giddy up, K. What else going on? Aurora, number 70. Good morning. Larry Titus, good morning to all of you. I am number 77 on Bruce's thumbs up meter. Thank you, Larry, and all of you hitting the thumbs up meter for us today. Thank you, Charlie C2, number 80. Amish Cyborg, hey, Star Wars Bruce, how are you doing this day today? Walter, good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen and Bagel Familia, number 83 on the thumbs up meter. And Mr. Premium of the Option says, happy Wednesday, time to fill our pockets. Indeed it is. Congratulations, all of you out there who are making a couple of bucks writing stock options, watching them depreciate, going with flows. You'll sometimes catch momentum trades where you will write a contract for $4 and buy it back for $2 and rewrite it at $3.50 and buy it back for $1.75 and rewrite it at $2.50, $2.80 and buy it back at $1.50, $1.20. Welcome, however you're doing it. As a writer, you can make a ton of money here, and let the gamblers take all the risk. You write out of the money contracts and say, thank you, sir. May I have another? Hector, I am number 87 on your thumbs up meter. We're about to hit 100 thumbs ups. Thank you all very much for being with us this morning. Giddy up. 10:03 on Rocket Lab, 10:27 on SoFi. Love seeing those up there, and I think they're both going to go higher. GameStop down just 9 cents. There is no sell-off happening here. We still don't know what they're going to do with $4.5 billion in cash. We are waiting it out. 23andMe, latest indicated trade, 517 now. So it's jumping around as I expected it would. On Apple, we're still down 117. Tesla's only up 67 cents. Microsoft down 220, Alphabet down 40 cents, Amazon down 23, Nvidia is up 189, Meta down $3, Goldman is up $5 a share. So welcome all to the morning, pre-morning trades. 7 minutes to go before we start trading today. Thank you all for being here. We've got futures on the indexes now. The Dow only down 8, was up a little bit, but now down 8. S&P is still holding a 2.5-point gain. NASDAQ is up 34. We have crude oil up 6 cents a barrel, 6 pennies. 70, 64, 65 is where crude oil is from the Texas market. So that has dropped $5-6 a barrel within the last week and is not recovering. Hurricanes have come and gone. Israel is indicating that they're looking to, if they're going to attack anything in Iran, it's going to be military targets. And so with the Saudi Arabia threatening to open the spigots and threaten to crap the market a bit to squeeze OPEC cheating countries, $70 a barrel looks expensive to me. 55, 50 could be in our future. I don't know. We'll see what happens. 10.27 last trade on SoFi with about 900,000 traded as best I can see, according to Market Watch, so far at the moment. 6 minutes to go, and we start trading on the session. Hope you're having fun out there, enjoying this market. Romeo is here, number 86. The man, what is the purpose of GameStop being so secretive with their plans? Good question. Ding Chavez, I'm number 100, buddy. Number 100 on your thumbs up meter. Touch grass, let's get it today. And thank you all. GameStop up 111% in the last 6 months. I know the shares were $10 not that long ago. $10, so they've come a ways. A Rocketeer, does the entity that entered the short SoFi position as a convertible bond hedge need to cover at some point? I'm wondering if they already have. I don't know, Rocketeer. These are the deep secrets of Wall Street that some insiders are aware of, certainly with some of these firms. For the company, this is a win scenario. 727 is the magic number that SoFi will use to create their contract. I think it's 950, something like that, is the magic price to issue stock to these holders, and 1454 is the magical price that the shares should reach for SoFi to net out more money than they need to convert all $850 million of debt into stock that is already out in the market, free trading. This is not from Treasury, stock that is free trading. In other words, in a technical way, 120 million shares are going to be added to the 180 million already short, bringing us to 300 million shares shorted on SoFi if the stock breaks 1454. That is my simplest way to describe it. The reality is, I believe, most likely, that the shares required to be called by SoFi once they break 1450, whatever, are already in reserve at certain firms that wrote these contracts. They were picked up way back when. But it doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, what we'll have is an $850 million liability turn into an $850 million shareholder equity position. And that on the books, and as far as the bank's financial stability index, humongous. And the shares can pop to $20 after that. That's how I take it. It's a positive win-win-win. And everything they're doing with their business and the growing of their business and the $2 billion injection of capital, which is 22% of the company's value as of Friday night, this adds fuel to the fire. I'm pretty excited about the future. Let's rock, says Blair. RB number 111, who cares, says Uncle Bruce. Good morning. And gang, who cares? There it is, gang. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. We open in less than 2 minutes. We'll start trading on the morning. We'll see what this market has in store for us. 1024 last indicated on SoFi, 1003 on Rocket Lab, 2118 on GameStop. We have three companies here that are cash rich, debt non-existent, growing their business, and becoming larger. GameStop cannot help but make money. The interest alone on $4.5 billion makes them all kinds of money. So, yeah, what they're going to do with it, I would love to tell you that. As soon as I know, you'll know. Trust me on this one. I'm waiting for the opening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Larry, thanks, buddy. Nailing the thumbs up button right there. Let's get this party started, everybody, and see what this market has in store for us today. Fabulous. Thank you all for being with me today. Thanks again for those of you who have become members of this channel. We really do appreciate this. Thank you for those of you who have become subscribers to Stock Markets with Bruce, followers of Stock Markets with Bruce. Those of you who are taking the classes, thank you for that. You're doing yourself, in my humble opinion, a great favor, learning how to write stock options in this market we're in today. Be the casino. Become the casino by being an option writer. Don't be the gambler playing the slot machines. Stop being the sap and become the house, and take your cut of the action on every trade. This is such a good deal. So many viewers of this channel have become stock option writers in the last 3 years. It is humbling and it is gratifying to see. Just thrilled to hear from you. You let us know how you are doing as an option writer. We have 154 votes that have come in now for the poll question, and we've had 120 thumbs ups come in so far. Thank you for that. 294 watching and climbing. Thank you for that. 57% of the 155 people here who've answered the poll question are saying, you know what, Bruce, I started writing stock options. But I didn't even take any of your classes, and I started writing stock options. Now, it could well be that a number of you began writing options just by absorbing the knowledge that I was sharing with you folks back in early 2021. Though folks who took 1 to 3 lessons, 30% of those folks started writing stock options. So that there, right there, is about 50 of the 100 and now 160 of you. Looks like almost 50 of you started writing options as soon as you hit the third lesson. You were writing options. 8% began to write options once you took 4 to 7 classes, and 6% of you started writing options after the seventh lesson that you watched. Well done, everyone. Thank you for answering this poll question. If you can find it, by all means, let me know your thoughts. And thanks again for those of you who have stepped up and have nailed that thumbs up button for us to give this channel a little momentum. It's letting YouTube know that, you know what, there's only 304 people watching, but 125 thumbs ups are already in the house for this guy. That is unusually large, and I appreciate it. 40% plus of viewers who are here have hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. That is fantastic. I'm guessing that most of the time, a lot of YouTube channels get about 6 to 8% of the viewers hitting the thumbs up button. That's it. That's all they get. And YouTube promotes channels with that. I am begging you for thumbs ups now to let YouTube tell the world, hey, here's a channel with engagement, a lot of engagement between the viewer and the host. He's got a poll question. There's activity there. There's a lot of commentary. There's the knee emoji attacks that happen from time to time. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on over there. Of course, some people don't know what an emoji attack means, but you'll figure it out. Thank you all for popping through and being part of the family. We love having you here. This is fabulous. Thumbs up. 133 just came in. Thank you. We're going for 200 again today. Thank you so very much. Cindy B is saying good morning. Richard Carlin, neat. There we go. Option writer for the rest of my life, says RB. My first call option was back when Matterport was over 20 bucks. I had viewers stealing money from option gamblers when Matterport was 15, 20 and higher. Thousands of dollars were taken off the table by my viewers from the gamblers of Matterport. I would love to see Matterport and the takeover go through and have you write options on the next one, but we'll see what's going on. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Splair is having a tough time. He's got a tooth problem, extraction problem. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. By the way, they paid me for being at my lesson. Right on. This show is the best part of my day, honestly. June, good morning, Uncle Bruce, and everybody. Welcome, June, to the show. Thank you, those of you who are here. All comments are now coming in from members of this channel only. We have gone member only on the commentary. Become a member today. Let me know, how long have you been a member of this channel? You can do that for free. All you need to do is go to the commentary area here. You'll probably find the an area where I think you hit the $sign, and then you can enter how long you've been a member of this channel. Let me know, how long have you been following me as a paid member of this channel? It is shocking how long some of you have been members. For those who don't know, this channel has got a loyal family of followers. Thank you. Splair, respect to you, RB. I started writing my first Matterport too, but at $5 or $6. Cindy, I was with you with the Matterport also writing. What a ride that thing's been. Unbelievable. Jay Gill, Bruce, I have been a member of your channel 39 months. That is absolutely awesome. This is a gold bagel level member. These folks are paying $25 a month to YouTube to be a member of this channel and to get an alert show every day. They also get Wednesday night primetime live when I'm back in Canada. We'll be doing those again. Jay Gill, thank you so much. Splair, way behind your gains, though, says Splair. Cindy B, I've been a member for 33 months with Uncle Bruce. Thank you again for letting the world know. Gold Bagel members, both of these folks. I love it. I love it. These folks are making way more than $25 a month being members of this channel. They wouldn't be members without that. Thank you, all of you. And let me know if you're able to let me know how long you've been a member. By all means, fire it up and let the world know how long you've been here. I do appreciate you. Thank you again, all of you, for popping through, seeing us. Hope you're enjoying the ride and looking for a real good ride on SoFi, Rocket Lab, and everything else. We're at 1023 on SoFi right now. Let me double check on that. I could be incorrect. Let me double check. 1018. Here we go. I'm updated now. We're at 1018. We're just starting off. We're at 1029 on Rocket Lab, up 35 cents. 1018 on SoFi, 1021.27 on GameStop, as we are just getting quotes coming through here. Thank you for joining us. We are down $2.99 on Apple, and Tesla's down a nickel. Microsoft off 387. Alphabet down about 118 now. Amazon is down about 65 cents. Nvidia's up 213, turning around. Meta down 488. Goldman, the bank stock, up 6.50. Cisco up $1.06. ARC up 3 cents. Pfizer up 18 cents. HPQ up 13. Unity up 25. AI down 12. Adobe down 467. Netflix down 395. We have IBM down $1. Vanik up 87. Home Depot down 128. Enphase off $1. Palantir down 79. The Uber shares down 27 cents. So it's mostly red to start the session today. We'll see just how that plays out as the morning wears on. The U.S. market right now, the Dow, 17-point gain is showing. We had a bad day yesterday with United Healthcare really taking a hit and dropping the Dow by 275 points on the opening. Just that one stock. But right now we're up 18 points on the Dow. We're down 3.5 on S&P, and we're down 30 points from NASDAQ. These are fractional, minuscule moves. 0.03% for the Dow, 0.07% for S&P, and 0.18% for NASDAQ. Oil up 3 centinos. No recovery here. 70.61 a barrel for oil. And that looks shaky. The $70 level does not look strong at all. All right, there's the story. I'm sticking to it. We'll see what gives. Rocket Lab holding a 26-cent gain at 10.19. We've had volume now of 1.2 million already on the Rocket Lab shares. We've got SoFi at 2 million shares here, down 2 cents. We've got GameStop at 112,000 shares, nothing going on. 29,000 shares of Matterport traded. 21,000 shares of ME, last trade 536 after the 20-1 rollback. We got Spire on 900 shares, going nowhere, up 12 cents. ATIP, 7,000 shares traded. We got SmartRent now up 3 cents. We got Apple down 317. Tesla up 95. All right. Welcome everybody to the program. It's great to have you with us from wherever you are watching us from. We welcome you here. Oh, here come all kinds of notifications of how long folks have been members of this channel. Splair, 43 months. Wow. Aurora, 39 months. Corinne, I've been a member for 26 months. A Double D, 40 months. Let's go SoFi, baby. Let's go Rocket Lab. Bright Light has been a member, a brand new member. Welcome, Bright Light, to the program. Just joined as a Gold Bagel member, coming right in. Thank you, and welcome aboard the family here of regulars. Nice to see you here. Alicia, 23andMe reverse split is done. How does this affect the CEO plans to take it private? Yeah, we did talk about this earlier. I talked about this on the pre-market show for Gold Bagel members, and earlier today. You may want to watch the rerun on that. Mark C, I am a number 143. Howdy, on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Thumbs ups are coming up to 150, going for 200 this morning, just like yesterday. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. We have 286 of you here, 147 thumbs ups. Thank you. We have 169 votes now coming through on the poll question of the day. The poll question is basically, saying, I started writing stock options after watching X number of Bruce's classes or lessons. 58% though, I started writing options without even taking a class with Uncle Bruce. I started hanging out this channel, listening to all the talk on stock options, and I picked up so much knowledge. I started writing options. 28% of you are saying, I watched 1 to 3 classes, and then I started writing stock options for cash. 4 to 7 lessons, 8%. Over 7 lessons, only 5%. So most of you write options from 0 to 3. Looks like, 78, 80% of you, you're writing options for almost immediately. Welcome to that. Interesting to see. Appreciate that info. Thank you all very much. Bright Light, welcome to the gang. As a member, a Gold Bagel member, it's wonderful. James of the Misty Tree, I've been a member for 3 months. I'm a newbie. John Anderson, I've been around for 41 months. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Bruce. Thank you all so very, very much. John, thank you. Lissy M. Ishii offered a 40 cent per share, which would have been $8 after the reverse split, and they said no. Interesting, isn't it? Yes, the private, she offered the equivalent of what is now $8, and investors said, no, we're not taking that deal. The board said no. Keith Wilson, I've been a member for 10 months as a Gold Bagel member. Thank you, man, for that. Appreciate it, Keith. And thank you. And of course, my guess is Keith and John and James and Double D, Corinne, Aurora, Splair, Cindy, Jay Gill, all of these folks. The only reason that they're Gold Bagel members or Chilling with Uncle Bruce members is because they're making money from picking up the knowledge that we're sharing on this channel. Keith, thank you for your participation as well. Absolutely wonderful, everybody. Thank you for joining in. If you're a Gold Bagel member and you want to become part of the Discord chat group, where members talk 24/7 about me and Auntie Jen, and they talk about what we're doing and how it's going and option strategies and everything. You want to become part of the Discord group? Send me an email. Let me know what your handle is. What's your Gold Bagel member name? And I'll send you some info on how to become some linkage to become a Discord follower. Would love to have you. Thank you, everybody. Henry has been here 7 months. Flint Creek, hey gang, a Boeing Tiger, 7 months Gold Bagel member. Thank you all for letting the world know how long you've been here as a member of this channel. Folks who don't make money, they become a member and don't make money of a channel, they don't last long. They disappear pretty damn fast. Folks who stay as a member month after month after month, they're getting something. They're getting some information that more than the cost of the channel, beyond more. So become a member of this channel, join the party. Would love to have you start taking the classes, and let's go. Double D, I've been making money. I can't wait to quit my regular job next year. Harry, well worth the money. Thank you, Harry, for these comments, all of you for these comments, and congratulations for those of you who have already quit your day jobs. Those of you who are contemplating the end of your day job in a very short time frame, congratulations to those of you out there. Join this channel, learn how to write options, have started to bring money in. You've added to your retirement accounts now. Your retirement accounts are growing at a much faster rate than they were before you found us. And those of you who are now in a position where you're looking at your retirement timing, and you have realized that at age 48, at 50, at 53, 55, 57, 59, you're retiring sooner than what you thought you were going to do. You thought you were going to work until 65. You thought you would have had to have worked until you were 65 before you even could consider retiring. Now, because you've become an option writer through the knowledge that this channel has given you, many of you are now going, I am going to be out of this gig years sooner. My wife and I are going to start traveling The travel we have put off because of the kids, because of grandkids, because of medical issues, because of economic setbacks, because of being betrayed by my job, being betrayed by my supervisors, my bosses, the business partners, all the lies that corporate America threw at me, corporate Canada threw at me, corporate UK threw at me, all the changes at the corporation. Our company got taken over 5 years ago by another investment group, and all the promises made to me and my coworkers were broken. And we have taken pay cuts, and we have just taken abuse. We are out of here, buddy. We are gone. There is no loyalty between me and my employer. They've already screwed with me. I'm out of here. The minute I can walk, I'm gone. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, all of you who've been able to walk away. Absolutely fabulous. Harry, I'm a full-time option writer, and it's wonderful. I'm not going back there. Not going back there. Blair, I can't wait for the prime time that when I have a break at night shift when getting paid $16.50 and juicy bonus. Average for non-professionals in my town is €13. Right on. Dean, I'm a new member. I want in. I want in on this family. I want in on this dream. I kind of like this. I like what these people are saying here. This is kind of resonating with me. Dean, welcome, my friend. Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Welcome, Dean, and you're certainly joining the right familia here. Thank you, everybody, for popping through. 181 poll question answers now. 181 of you have answered this question. I started writing stock options after watching Uncle Bruce's lessons. 58% are saying I didn't take any of his lessons. And when I started writing options, some of you are saying 27% are saying I started writing options after the first, second, and third lessons. I took 3 different lessons, then I started writing. I always say, for those of you who want to become an option writer, take lessons number 1 and 2. Just get to that level. If you can get to the first 2 levels, you can then open up a practice account. And once you've got a practice account going, you can start trading options in pretend accounts where you don't risk any money and just do what these people here are telling everyone else they're doing, or follow what I talk about, writing cash secured puts on SOFI. When the shares were at 8.5 2 weeks ago, last week, I told people start writing $10 cash secured puts for January 26th. Take your $3.25 a share off the table. Check out the quote right now on a January 10, 2026 put for SOFI. See if it's any lower than that. RB, yesterday I made gains on my mother's stock account to cover her food expenses for yesterday. Great to be able to help her out economically. There you go. IR Aaron. Member for 39 months. Is IR Aaron in the class? IR Aaron. BZ, member for 40 months. Thank you, BZ, for doing that. Those of you who can, let me know. How long have you been a member of this channel? Tell us. Dean, I can't wait to learn about this. Blair, but we don't count health insurance at the pension payment. It's okay. Double D, with SOFI alone, I should be writing 80,000 to 300,000 in contracts per month. Nice going, Double D. You're not going back to work. Cash in calls. Nice going, pal. Nice going. There are viewers here with 5,000 shares, 8,000 shares, 12,000 shares, 25,000 shares. You got 10,000 shares of SOFI, you're going to be an option writer of 100 contracts. You write 100 contracts at $4 a contract, you just hauled in $40,000. You can do that twice a year, 80 grand a year from your SOFI. You're not working a day job anyway. What the hell are you working a day job for? 80 grand coming in? What do you need a day job for? You got 20,000 shares of SOFI. You're writing 200 contracts. Thank you very much. Let's bring in some dough here. Yes, baby. Let's go. JL, I've been a member of this channel 36 months. Thank you, JL, so much for that. Appreciate that. All of you out there, this is why this channel is on the air. It's a two-way street. Viewers are members. They pay the bills for Jen and I because we don't make any money from advertising. I mean, come on, YouTube advertising on this channel? You gotta be kidding me. Um, but the viewers who are members of this channel get so much value for their time and their money. They're making a ton of money. So it's a two-way street. I win, you win, we win. We're here. The family grows. I thank you. We have more Gold Bagel members than any other members. We have Chillin' members and we have Gold Bagel members. More of the folks here are Gold Bagel members of the channel. Thank you, JL Mark, for being a Gold Bagel member. BZ, thank you. Thank you for being a Gold Bagel member. John Anderson, James of the Misty Tree. Thank you, Bright Light. Thank you, Double D. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you, Aurora. Splair, thank you. Cindy B, thank you. Jay Gill, thank you so much. And all of you out there, so many of you out there who are Gold Bagel members, who generally don't speak. You're very quiet. You keep to yourselves. It's all good. It's not a problem here. I love it. 190 results for the poll question are in, and let's take a look at the thumbs up meter. That is still climbing. The number now on the thumbs up meter, 159. We're only 41 away from 200. Thank you. 200 on the way today. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so very, very much. Wolf says Flint Creek, and Splair makes me feel forced to explain myself. That's okay, Splair. You're all good, buddy. You hang on in there. Those of you in the New York area, just a heads up here. Jen and I are on the Queen Mary 2 right now. We're at sea, and it's nice and sunny out. We're going to be in New York City on the 25th of October. That's a Friday. We land on Friday in Brooklyn. Saturday, the 26th of October, 10 days from now, join us for lunch. Carmine's on West 44th Street, right at Times Square, right in the heart of the theater district. Come on over to Carmine's. Join us for lunch. It's on me. I'll pay for it. If you want to help and contribute to the cause, that'd be great. But we'd love to have you. Let me know, please, if you're coming to this event. And if you've already let me know, would you do me a favor? Tell me again. I can't find my original list of who's coming. I know some of you from memory, but let me know if you're coming to Carmine's to join us. Send me an email right here at brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Let me know how many are in your party. I need to reserve a table big enough for all of us. I've already reserved a table. I just want to make sure I don't have to add to it. Okay. Love to have you join us. Carmen's, Jen and I will be there. Carmine's. We're both going to be there, and we would love to have you. Flint Creek is coming, and she's bringing soap samples. So if you want to get some free soap from Flint Creek, get your butt over to Carmine's on October the 26th. She and her father are coming over, and a bunch of you are coming over. Looking forward to it. This is a chance for a bunch of you to see each other and meet with us, and let's talk about how much money you're making. I've got viewers from my other channel coming over as well. There's going to be a chance to meet and greet the two channels together. So come on over, and we would love to have you here. Harry, the Rocket Lab is above $10. You got to love that. Flint Creek, cashmere soap, baby. Oh, yeah. Cashmere soap at Carmine's. You got it. Larry Titus. Larry, I think it's you and a guest. Isn't that correct? I think it's you and a friend are coming. Absolutely. Yeah, I've got you down for 2, so I'm looking forward to that. Let me know if you're coming to Carmine's, everybody, so I can make sure my list is complete. Thank you, Larry. 43 months. Larry's already got free soap from previous meet and greets. He met us last year in Secaucus, New Jersey. I had a free lunch at the Outback. Now he's going to get a free lunch at Carmen. That pays for membership itself. I mean, just eating food. I mean, how good is it? And the soap, my God, the soap. Larry Titus, yes, it's me and one other. Yes, indeed. We're coming. Absolutely, Larry. Fantastic, man. Can't wait to see you, my friend. Looking forward to it. Thank you all for joining in and being part of the family, letting us know how long have you been a member of this channel. Tell me, or tell everyone by putting that green bar up there. This is beautiful. 161 thumbs ups and counting. 39 to go for 200. Beautiful stuff. The poll question has attracted 194 responses. 6% of you say, I started writing lessons or starting writing stock options because of Uncle Bruce's lessons. I watched more than 7 of them before I began. Between 4 and 7 lessons, 9% of you. Between 1 and 3 lessons, 27% between 1 and 3 lessons started writing options. And without a single lesson, just hanging out with this channel, 59% of you started writing options before you even got your first lesson done. I have a suspicion that of the 59%, a bunch of those folks have taken lessons, but they started writing lessons before they writing options before they took lessons. It's all good. Thank you all so much. 197 responses are in climbing. We're going over 200 of those, and we're moving up the ladder on the thumbs up meter now as well. Thank you, guys. 164. There it is. 36 to go, and we've got 200 thumbs ups. 198 responses to the poll question. Welcome to the party, pal. Great to have you all with us today. Let's take a look at the stocks, see what they're doing. We've got Rocket Lab here at 10.12 a share, up 18. We've got SoFi at 10.06 right now. The range on SoFi, excuse me, the low looks like 10.01, and the high of, I guess, 10.33. I think 10.07 right now. The 52-week high is 10.49. We set that and matched it yesterday from about January of this year. So we've matched the highest levels as of yesterday. We're only 30, 40, 42 cents away from breaking that level. We might do it today. You never know. Time will tell. 6.8 million volume at last report on SoFi so far. 6.9 million. Okay, 21.20 on GameStop, down 7 cents. Matterport 4.80. 23andMe is at 5.15 a share. Spire is 9.75 a share, up 5. ATIP 5.70. SmartRent 172.5. Apple down 3.77. Tesla is up 38 cents. Microsoft down 7.80 today. Google is down 1.52. Amazon off 85 cents. Nvidia still up, but only up 56 cents. Meta down 9.30 a share. We've got Goldman up 11.40. The bank stocks are rolling. Cisco up 126. ARC Innovations down 11 cents. Pfizer up 30. HPQ up 24. Unity down 25. AI is down 61. Adobe down $6. Netflix off $8. IBM is off 41 cents. Vanik down 114. Home Depot is up still 59 cents. Enphase is only off 22 cents today. Looks like it might have stopped falling. Palantir down 159 at 40.84, and we've got Uber down 99 cents at 82.21 after hitting $87 not too long ago. There you are, kids. It's a little pullback today, but you know what? This market has had such a run. Is it a surprise? Not really. The Dow Jones right now holding a gain of 130 points. S&P down 4.3. NASDAQ down 92, oil negative 16 cents, starting to fall again on oil. With the Dow Jones, the gainers and losers over there, the big loser is Intel. It's only down 3.7%. Microsoft down 1.9, Apple down 1.6, Salesforce 1.2% lower. Gainers at the moment, United Health was the big loser yesterday. It's up 2.6% right now. Cisco's up 2.38%. Goldman up 2%. These three guys are by far the winners, and that is why the Dow is gaining overall. They're very powerful stocks in the Dow 30, even though they only make up 3 of the 30 stocks. United Healthcare is the dominant player in the Dow Jones at a $570 price. I kind of wonder, when will United Healthcare do a stock split? At 570 a share, that is up there. Goldman at 533 might be a candidate for a stock split as well, going forward, maybe this year. Home Depot at 416. If it goes over 500, it could be a stock split candidate, because all three of these are expensive Dow Jones stocks. But at the moment, that is what I have for the Dow Jones at the moment. 138-point gain for the Dow at the moment. SoFi holding 10.07 right now, down only 12 cents. Now I see it at 9.99. Pardon me, 9.99 on SoFi. So we've got the shorters trying to team up on it. We'll see if they get anywhere with this, or will there be a snap rally on SoFi? That can happen at any time. 139-point gain on the Dow, 3.5, 4-point loss on S&P, only 87-point loss on NASDAQ. Oil down 20 cents a barrel. Welcome one and all to the program. If any of you are looking for a one-on-one session with me, send me a private email and I will try to coordinate a day and a time with you. Just bear with me as we figure out our time zones here as we shift our way back to New York in the next few days. We'll figure that out. Larry, definitely coming to the meet and greet at Carmine's. Looking forward to seeing you, pal. There's the email address, brucefrommer@hotmail.com. All right, everybody. That's it. I think I'm going to call this show a show and say thank you all for being with me today. We will keep an eye on the markets from this end over here. I know you're watching it from your end over there. I will be here tomorrow morning as we start another day of fun. Thank you again for joining us and hitting the poll question. We have 203 now results on the poll question. Thank you, everybody, for this. Very good. And 164 thumbs ups and counting. If you're watching on the rerun, hit the thumbs up button for us. We are now counting 170, only 30 away from 200. Thank you, everyone, for that. It's much appreciated. Thank you for letting me know how long you've been a member of this channel today. And also, do not forget, the power behind the market is not hedge funds. It's not institutional investors. No. The power behind the market is a mysterious group of fellows that very few people actually understand. But members of this channel do know who has the power behind the market, who actually controls the stock market every way, shape, and form. It's the Knights of Neat. They're the ones who control this market, and that is why we announce and we put up knee emojis every chance we get to honor the Knights of Neat, because we know these folks can be nasty. We don't want them to get angry at us. The Knights of Knee are all powerful, all knowing, and controlling. Don't mess with these people right here. The Knights of Knee have upset many of folks. Don't make this guy angry. Are you kidding me? You want to make this guy mad? No. Honor the Knights of Knee. And I say welcome to the party, pal. It's great to have you all with us today. Thank you, one and all, for joining us and being part of today's fun and silliness all in one. Thank you very much for joining me today. Have a great one, all. Thank you to Knights of Neat followers, Richard Carlin, B. Tizzle, Juan, Larry Titus. Thank you to Boeing Tiger, Nico, Neat, James of the Misty Tree, Deep Valley of the Options. I'm not a witch. Neat from Stephen Butler. Thank you all for joining us today. Have a great one, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow right here from the Queen Mary 2. We'll be in Southampton, and we'll see you then, everybody. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.